When the Paul is away, the boys will play!
We're not held back!
We're not held back by
shitty game choices!
No shit. So Paul is obviously not with us. He is off gallivanting across the country doing
whatever
Paul
he
things.
Does.
Yes.
Social life without us.
I don't like it any more than you guys do.
It's dumb.
So Kevin and I are just, you know what? We felt like, why not? Let's play some shit that we wouldn't normally play. Although Paul would probably actually enjoy this. Which I'm sure he'll be back for more of it. But we're going to play some Saturn games. Because we haven't really played a lot of Saturn stuff on the channel.
No.
And it's a very beloved system. I think so.
By those who owned it. Outside of those who owned it, it's...
They had PlayStation.
It's like Dreamcast. It's one of those systems where it was great, had great software, but it was never a major contender. I'm sorry. Like PlayStation dominated those eras.
Only because, well... We all know what happened to Sega, and why their downfall occurred, and it was because of the Saturn for the most part. It was the start of their demise.
Well, it's just because they also didn't have the software to back up the hardware. They had the better hardware, but they just didn't have the software to back it up. They didn't have anything that was drawing your average consumer to them.
That's true. But I grew up with a Sega Saturn, and I have a shit ton of games that I had PlayStation as well. No Super Nintendo, which was weird.
Yeah.
But there's a whole shitload of games in the arsenal of the Saturn that I thoroughly enjoyed, and I think I'm going to show you guys some of them because I know you haven't seen a lot of the Saturn library.
No, I played more of the Dreamcast than in Saturn.
Yeah, and once Paul gets here, I want to play through more of that. But today is one of my personal favorites. I'm going to start it anyway. I want to keep continuing it because it's such an interesting concept and I love the idea of it. But I'm going to be playing...
Don't have a box.
Don't have a box.
Where's the box? Where's the box, Andy?
Where's the box? Dark Savior!
Insert image.
Yes. Damn it. So I've mentioned this many times on the channel, as Paul likes to ridicule me for. All of my Saturn boxes and manuals... Well, the boxes we got rid of.
The manuals you leased.
The manuals I lost in the flood when my basement flooded. So that's unfortunate. But these games no longer are cheap and affordable. So there you go. But today we're going to be playing Dark Savior. It's one of my personal favorites. I truly love it. It's such an interesting concept as far as how the game unfolds and plays. I just love it. It's kind of an action RPG, I guess.
Art style is definitely a product of its time.
Oh yes, prepare for some very ugly shit.
Like the aesthetics, they're not great.
No, but it's by one of my favorite companies, Climax. They did a lot of fantastic titles on the Saturn. Them and Working Designs. Working
Design is a great company.
Yeah.
Because like Thousand Arms is them. Every time.
I think Alundra was
Working Designs as well, I believe.
Landstalker, I want to say, was Climax. I don't know, but this fucking game is great. So, first off, sorry about if there's wonky audio.
Yeah.
This game...
We were just looking at that and like...
Yeah, this game has... The audio levels fluctuate a lot. But, so here we go. So what makes this game super fascinating to me is the fact that the beginning opening, this Sea Bandits, determines the path of your story, depending on how long it takes you to get to the captain's quarters. So if you take too long, you end up with Scenario 1. If you get there in a decent amount of time, you get Scenario 2. And if you're a late Larry, you get... No.
You said it was if he's eaten, if they're being attacked, and if you get there before.
Yes. You get Scenario 3.
So it's early, mid, or late.
Yes. So we're going to start a new one. I'm going to take my... It essentially is the worst scenario.
Okay.
I'm going to take my time getting to the captain's quarters.
You're going to let him die, basically?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of an interesting story. A role-playing fable. I love that they have to tell you that. But man, when this game came out, what did it say this was? 1990?
96, I think.
Or 96, I'm sorry, not 1990. Fucking Nintendo was still around.
Yeah, 96, I think is what it said on the screen.
So. But I mean, these graphics were fucking incredible for the time. And to be honest, even now they don't look horrendous. What was that just now? Sounded like a monster. Wasn't it an earthquake?
You're out in the middle of the ocean. How is it an earthquake?
No, that was Beelan. That's the big bad guy, Beelan. Beelan? Do you mean the Beelan? Yes, he's finally been apprehended. That's the part I don't quite... The story kind of doesn't make sense. The infamous Beelan was caught, are you sure? A specially assembled team of bounty hunters got the credit. Unbelievable. The bounty team also took a casualty. Though, the rumor has it that one of the team members is responsible for the killing.
What did you do?
I wonder who that could be. That ship will be used to transfer Beeline. Where to? Jailer's Island. So essentially, Australia. Yes, thanks for showing us the island. Oh yeah, the prison island is known to be inescapable and run by the notorious Warden Kurt Legion. I guess this is the end of that dreaded monster Beelan once he is sent to the island.
What was with this era RPGs and having the inescapable prison?
I don't know. I think it would be premature to think so. What do you mean? I'm afraid he'll probably manage to escape. But security's supposed to be very good. They don't know how dangerous Beelan really is, no matter how tightly they secure him. Hey, be careful. What if they hear us? Look, the bounty team is about to get on board.
No, that squat dude.
I do appreciate the fact that most of the bounty team actually looks the same. You're not like Cloud, where you look the same as everybody, but you're not. You know what I mean? Like the typical trope of, oh, I look different than everybody else, even though I'm part of a regiment. It's like...
Well, bounty hunters all looking the same is a little bit weirder than Cloud.
I suppose that's true.
Like Cloud is part of a soldier group. They're supposed to look the same. That's kind of...
Yeah. But you're part of this team of bounty hunters. These are just your buddies telling you, just be careful. Yes, Beelan is absolutely terrible because he can mimic the shape of people he's eaten. So he's essentially...
So basically someone watched John Carpenter's The Thing and then made this game.
Pretty much, because that happens a lot in this game, where it's you think somebody is somebody, but they're not. Garion, it is better for you not to go. Stay with the team on a less dangerous mission or whatever. Garion has never been a team player. Besides, he's good for
He's the lone wolf, even though he's not the wolf.
I know. Look at that power mullet.
They prefer to call it a bi-level.
There he is. We got apprehended somehow.
It feels like there's an entire section of the story that we're missing out on.
No, they cover it later.
Okay.
We must get going. Listen up, guys. Garion chose to take on this mission for himself. Don't try to stop him. So Jack is the bird.
I kind of figured.
Yeah. And no, he's not the silent protagonist. He does talk throughout the game. I'm no spy. I'm Jack.
Right.
Okay.
What? See, that's another thing from this era. RPGs needing a mascot, like animal sidekick or something.
Yeah. God, the music is fucking great. Oh my god.
Okay, enough.
They gotta play with dramatic timing. Hey, you know what? I give this game points for trying to really tell a well-crafted story. You know? So many RPGs are rife with just... Uh-oh. He's pooping. Oh yeah, he's got like super fucking pyro powers too.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's making the fuel rods go critical, so I mean...
Or the bars. Yeah. Help! Please, somebody! Help!
Okay, that's pretty gruesome for the time.
Yeah.
So now he's posing as a crew member.
Mm-hmm. What the? So this is what...
Alondra!
This is what kicks off to me, it was the one of the coolest parts about this game is basically he just woke up from having an awful dream, right? He's like, what was your dream about? Oh, it's funny. It says, Garion, what was your, it says, Garion was talking.
No.
Wait a minute.
Jack said he had a dream too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't remember much of it, but Belon escaped from the ship, and he went through the metamorphosis on Jailer's Island. Wow, that's the exact dream I had!
So...
Garion, what's that flower in your bounty hunter's handbook? It's a blue rose. What is a blue rose doing?
I'm assuming they're already hinting at that he's going through multiple loops.
Yes. Basically through that dream. So every scenario ends, and every scenario starts with him waking up from a dream of the recounting what just happened. It's very strange.
Interesting.
Garion, it looks like the dream we've just had is about to come true. What a nightmare! It seems Belon escaped from his cage. The ship is under siege. Garion, almost every crew member's been killed. In such a short time? Take a look around for yourself.
Sink the boat!
Garion, let's split up and look for Roland. We might be able to save him. I'm afraid it's too late. It's best to stay here. Be quiet. I'm going anyway. I have to save Roland. What are we going to do? You stay here, Garion. There's a chance that you'll survive. Once you step out of this room, you'll have to face Belon sooner or later.
So is there a possible scenario where you just stay in the room?
No, unfortunately not.
Boo!
If you stay here and remain quiet, you just might save yourself.
There should have been an ending right here as well.
Garion, don't come out! I am killed! And now the timer starts. So, like I said before, I gotta get used to the fucking controls. So, unfortunately, this is also the product of an error. It's up is this way, down is this way, left is this way.
It's based on the room.
Well, just based on, that's the controls for the whole game.
Ooh.
Yeah. The only good thing is the camera really doesn't shift that much, so you don't have to worry about it, like, confusing yourself. I mean, you can do this. You can also, like, pan it to see around.
Yeah. See how stretched out he was when you pan the camera?
Yeah. But I love
So
this.
what's the time limit that you want to be on, like, above?
3 minutes, I believe, is the fastest to get there. Hurry! Hurry up! Echo to the cabin! Let's go upward. Follow the path to the ship. This whole ship has gone through many repairs and the inside's like a maze. If you think you might get lost, use the L button and D-pad to look around before going. I don't want to die.
Do the what now?
Yeah, right.
Fourth wall breaking already? Ugh.
Cargo bay for dangerous materials. High grade. Ultra hydrogen danger. Okay.
Ultra hydrogen. Oh, man.
So yeah, that can hurt you. But obviously you have the menu, you have Garion, yep. There's his stats, his cute little picture there. My equipment. I don't know what the bracelets do. Anything. Items, the blue rose. Took out the blue rose. The scent of this rose is unlike any other. Very mysterious. A fragment of a memory. A woman's face. In the haze, a glass cylinder glowing in emerald color. A mural on a colossal rock, an image of fear and death.
Are these other scenarios?
Yeah. A girl's voice reverberates in the air. Thus, Wuda defeated the evil and wrote everything in the Diary of Wuda. He left the diary for future generations so they could prepare for Belon's return. I feel this. There you go. Whoopsies.
Good job.
Thank you. Oh. I'm alright. Pick up meat! Sweet! You can use that to heal.
Kind of.
And then you can use Jack. He can, like, regain your health. You can ask for a hint. Level up. Increases your health. Oh, here we go. Fast. Window. Dark. I don't really know what the difference is.
It's not adjusting anything. Ah, see, there's the audio jump.
That could be Pulse television, I wonder.
Or the one of our connections.
That is definitely also possible. Because I feel like we've had this issue before in a game.
Don't.
Oh my God.
But yeah, it's weird. All of a sudden, it's like one of the speakers wasn't working, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's working.
Yeah, I feel like we had this issue with the Saturn before as well.
Makes me think it's a connection somewhere.
Oh, 100%. So yeah, obviously this whole part's just kind of meant to confuse you because you want to...
This is just a tutorial, basically, of how to move around areas.
Yeah, well, that and just because it's meant to confuse you so you take your time getting up to the captain's cabin. But there's also multiple routes you can take. There's not just one way to get there either.
Isn't there a way to go outside the boat on the scaffolding?
Yeah. There's like multiple ways for your end destination, which I think is neat. Oh, I picked up chocolate. So chocolate, by the way, is a currency on Jailer's Island.
Well, yeah, they don't have money. They're prisoners. Duh.
I got it.
There's a button up there.
I know, I got it. Actually, I suppose I didn't need to do that. God, the controls are janky. So you can, like, shortcut through some of it.
Oh, wow.
When you're good, like, I used to know this to the point where, because if you're running off screen and the screen loads back in, you keep running. So you can almost get, like, a head start before the screen fades in. I got so good, I could blaze through this fucking boat in, like, less than 2 minutes.
Down towards us. Oh, that works, too.
All right. Gary, I do not want to die. I look forward to going... Hey, he's dead.
Yeah, I like the camera angles and stuff remind me of, what was it? Light Crusader on Sega Genesis.
Oh, yeah.
It's not quite like Alundra, because...
Yeah, Alundra was...
That's more of like traditional Zelda-ish.
Yeah. But I just appreciate, like, all the different views and, like, shit like that. Like, there's these things. I actually feel like there's like chocolate or something in here. Can't remember where.
Can't you turn the camera?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Oh, no, maybe it's just a maze. Alright. Let's see. So, there should be like 2 ways down that are around that I can go.
Oh, out the window, or...
Well, maybe not in this one. It's okay, so it's been a long time since I have played this, so I might forget some shit. So I can go this way. There are sliding metal plates ahead. If you jump out of them, it's a shortcut to the captain's cabin. But if you fail, you will fall to the floor below. It's dangerous even for you. It takes longer, but it's wiser to go through the storeroom window. So you can go through this way, and it takes longer. Or you can take that shortcut.
Oh, okay.
I can also get through there somehow.
There's an open door on the other side, it looked like. Oh, there we go.
Oh, not quite. I think I have to push this 3 one in there. I have to do some fancy finagling. So now, since that timer turned a different color, that means I'm now gonna get a different scenario.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, it goes from blue to yellow to red.
And then it shuts off.
Oh no, I actually don't know how high the timer goes. I don't think it really... Come on. It's the only thing, man.
That's one thing that sucks about games that had this type of camera angle.
What the hell? Oh, I think our audio kind of got all stupid. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta fix the connection for our audio. Da-da! I picked up a bottle! And a meat! Alright, hold on a second.
Yeah, go jiggle the cable.
I think they even sell them at, like, Coliseum or something.
Oh.
Alright, here we go. Hopefully I fixed it. Paul's cables to his Saturn are not great. And we're already up to 5 minutes. But I do have a bottle and some other shit. Alright, so...
Oh, it just uses the standard S plug.
Yeah. Yes and no. Oh. Musashi, hey, you're Garion. You killed the guy who killed one of your own comrades.
It just uses one of those, right?
Yeah.
The multi-system one that we have, is it over here?
Maybe.
If it's hooked up to the GameCube, that has an S video on it.
No, it's something goofy. There's like certain pins missing and yeah, it's very odd. Did you see Beeline Pass? I said I was sound of sight. So this is the work of a monster who was sentenced to death by carbon freeze. Not bad. I feel better already. Sorry, but I cannot get you out of the cage. I don't have a key. We were on our way to the captain's cabin. We'll see what we can do. Even if I survive, I'll spend my life on Becca Jailer's Island. I'm a bitch.
So can you free him or no?
No. But you do, in one of the scenarios, end up fighting him. Because he ends up making it out. You'll either fight him in this form, or you'll fight him as a corrupted Beeline form. I am Kaiser! I'm the Snakebird team leader! I'll report your progress to the agency!
Save points?
Pretty much. So pretty much these birds are part of that bounty hunter thing, like their agency.
Okay.
So there you go.
So you can go up the stairs. It looked like there was a door to the front of the room too.
Yeah, that's actually a different way across, or a different way that I could have gone.
Oh wait, is that across from the jumping platforms?
No, I don't know. Here, if I remember right.
The heck?
Yep. And then it leads to here, which leads in here. And I think I'm on the outside of the ship. It's a shortcut to the captain's cabin, but beware, if you fall off the ship, you will not make it. The ocean's infected with sharks. To be killed by beeline or eaten by sharks. Either way sounds pretty painful. You can turn around, go through the ship, or take your chances scaling the outside of the ship. Either way, your goal is the same. This is a decision you must make. I like that they tell you that, actually.
So...
But yeah, it's basically a shortcut to get to the captain's cabin.
Oh, God.
It's not as treacherous as it looks.
Well, no, like the weird acceleration on the jump.
That was me. So there is like a dash you can do.
Oh, okay.
And your jump is, yeah, fucking crazy. Huh.
Yeah, I'm used to.
And a hop and a hop. Yeah. Oh, God. Hop. Hop. Hop.
Ooh, that one fell off on you.
There. And then you end up in here, which I don't think there's anything really in here. That was a different direction I could have came. I just like the fact that there's different ways to get to where you need to get.
Yeah,
I really appreciate that. Ow. Ah, I saw my friend being devoured by Beeline. He snatched the baddie. Kind of hints at like what Beeline's capable of. Help! Murder! Beeline's going to eat me alive! So...
We have to go with the key, though,
I have to get a key, yeah. There's a storm below, near the deck, captain's key. Okay. So, but like I said, in my heyday, man, I could fly through this entire ship in like less than 2 minutes. It was... I had it down to a science. I do like that they have a save point right by the key, so you can kind of, like, keep a good time if you want a certain scenario.
Yeah.
Which, you know what? Why not?
Yeah.
You know how I like to save.
We're already 7 minutes, so...
Yeah, there's no saving the captain at this point. Whoopsies.
Oh, I see what you mean by you can, like, load the movement.
Ah, more chocolate.
Jump in the
Perfect.
ocean!
I've always loved that trope, too, of lifting things over your head. Alright, door's locked.
You could thank Zelda for that.
Yeah. Captain's key. Alright.
He's gotta be dead already.
Oh, yeah. The monster you see there was almost snatched away by Beeline. But then you guys are right. Oh, the Beeline. I can't hold on anymore. What the captain said is true. He's not Beeline. He's a clone left. But Garion, be very careful. Well, he's not as powerful as Beeline's killing instincts are just as strong. This will be your first battle of this mission. Fight bravely.